Okay, guys, I think we're live. Yes, we're live. So, we're gonna just finish up our keys this week. Okay, I'm set up. So yeah, we're gonna finish up the keys that we left yesterday. So we're just needing 3 more keys so we can fill all our boxes for Mythic Plus. So now let's try to do that. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a Mythic box from the raid because we only did the first boss. Then we went to the Sange, so I decided to sit the Sange because I really hate that boss. I don't really like it. And I thought we were going to do Skoldex after that, or Cymox. But the guild ended up skipping to Pantheon, and I was late for that, so I couldn't get the kill. So I won't be getting a Mythic box. So I'm only relying on my 3 boxes from Mythic Plus. What we really want to get is legs. Should be the biggest upgrade that we can get. We can transform our 265s to 278 with the catalyst. And other slots, I really don't have any other slot that I want to fill. Like my trinkets are fine. Oh, getting a 278 crystal or Solias would be nice, but it's not huge. So legs or wrist, I think. Yeah, wrist is also kind of an upgrade. Hey man, what's up? Okay, let's start with the keys. We get the 3 keys and we can chill for the rest. What do we want to do now? We didn't do a mist yesterday. I think we didn't. We can do a mist now. Let's do this one maybe. So there's another mists, and there's another mists. One of those will take us, I hope. Hey Bloody Rage. Yeah. I'm trying to stream a bit more, like, consistently. I normally just stream once and then disappear for a week or something like that. I'm gonna do the next stream about Torghast. I wanna do the Jailer's Gauntlet. I heard it's kinda tough, like the layers 5 and above. So I'm gonna try to do that in the next stream. It reminds me of Visions, like the Visions of Nizot from BFA. But, like, they could have done it like that and give us some rewards from it, I guess. But it's just a nice thing to do, you know? Just to finish all the content. Okay, let's get going. Oh yeah, I wanna check my conduits. Am I using the correct stuff? I'm also gonna try to do a stream doing like off meta covenants. So I leveled my Necrolord and my Bentir covenants to like an acceptable level. I think one is 78 and the other one is 76 renown. So I have all the conduit upgrades and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be doing those sometime soon. I know it's gonna be a disaster because I really don't know how to play Bentir especially. I do know how to play Necrolord in Mythic Plus. But Bentir, I really don't know what to do there. Let's use the portal. Everything is correct. Yeah, I know Bentir is bad. I just want to test it like in a live scenario. I think it could be good because like if you cancel your like the red circle thing, I don't know what it's called, at about like 22 seconds, it refunds like 1 minute. So then your covenant ability becomes a 3-minute cooldown. So with the relic on top of it. Oh, never mind. It becomes a 2.5 minute with So I guess you can cancel it at about 33 seconds and it becomes a 3-minute cooldown ability. And then it lines up with like your 1.5 minute wings. So in theory, should be decent if we can find like those big pulls every 3 minutes. But you know, it's like it's so much work for so little gain, you know. Like the Kyrians just throw hammers every 45 seconds and we're fine. Yeah, I'm not going to do it in something high. I'm just gonna like do the 15 or something and just do it for the stream, man. Do it for the content. I'm not gonna throw the key, I don't think. I don't really do much raiding guides because like raid guides are so different for each boss depending on the encounter, so you have to like tailor them specifically for each fight. And I don't really like much raiding. Like Mythic Plus, you can build your general build for almost all dungeons. Like I think the only outliers are Theater of Pain, and I guess Spires a bit because those are like less trash and a bit more boss fight. But raids have like different things that you can do for each fight. I need to find someone that gives me haste. No, he gives crit. This guy gives... He gives haste. Nice. Oh yeah, so this transmog with the purple wings, you have to do the Kyrian event, like their special event from their building. And you have to do the humility trials for getting the wings, and you have to do all the events on the hardest difficulty with all their soulbinds. Which takes a pretty long time, but should be easier now since the soulbinds grow with the renown level. I did it when we had only 40. Oh, we gotta hit. Whoa. Start the key. And I finish that when we finish the key. Free me, please. Okay, we have invisibility. Gotta hug the left, and we fine. We go. I don't have a stun for that. Interrupt. This week is so dangerous, man. Like these guys raging plus the fortified probably one-shot people like with those bolts on 18 or 19 level. He has to kite. These guys heal. Gotta slow that guy. I wanted to get my buff. Never mind. I'm gonna go get my buff. I want to get my mushroom thingy then. It's 10% stats. I hope I can get my wings back for the boss. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, the guys are raging. We don't have a soothe, I guess. Oh, we have Druid. And the Druid should soothe these guys, but I'll guess he didn't want to. Yeah, I'm not gonna have wings for the damage phase. Gotta kill this thing. Kill the I won't have wings if not. Kick that. Kick. Okay, so I think I can have my... That's a lot of bombs for just 2 mobs. I think I'll have my wings for the damage phase. The tall guy isn't going like really fast. Yeah, I have wings for the phase. Nice. I think we can kill the boss, maybe? Or do I have to kill the tall guy? I'll have to kill the tall guy. Everyone's attacking the tall guy, so can't commit. Oh yeah, the Feral's not doing anything, I guess. Oh goddamn, he's like, he has no gear at all. Guess we're doing a carry without getting paid. It is not a sale. I just got into a random key and I guess someone here is the friend of the druid and is just carrying his friend. I don't mind really, I have more than enough damage to do this key. Yeah, I was surprised why the boss lived so long. Normally this boss dies like in 1 phase in a 15. And then I saw the druid in no damage. Oh yeah, so the Kyrian event, I was talking about that. So you need to use anima to open the event. It costs a ton of anima. You have to do also some quests. I guess I didn't need to bob there. But at least the druid's getting the bombs. I'm grateful because of that. Nice, man. Congrats on your first 20. Oh, someone died. I guess he can release. Someone should really dispel that thing. Gonna kill the raging butterfly, man. Well, yeah, what dungeon was it? Get off. Oh, never mind. Someone stunned it. Yeah, I'm not gonna use wings here. I'm just gonna whatever I have. Gotta get the explosives. Oh, that guy's raging. He's gonna kill someone. Okay, next pack. Use wings. Load up. Oh yeah, Gambit this week, like the Murloc spawned a bunch of bombs. Okay, I have aggro, but something's killing me. Ah, I should be fine. I want a bubble. Yeah, Necrotic Wig is pretty chill for doing any almost like really high levels of keys. It basically times itself because of the weapons, so it's a pretty chill key to do on almost every week. Oh yeah, Halls is horrible this week. Like, you gotta assign people to certain places on that last room. If not, you're just gonna die to explosives. It's very dumb that those little guys like do explosives. Like, little ghosties.
Hooray! You're almost there.
Those little ghosties are annoying. Oh man. Almost there, almost there. I'll use wings. I think I divine told the explosive here.
You did it! Good guess. We're gonna have so much fun.
Kill the so you get cooldowns back. No, that scared me. Like the arrows seemed to move. Stun that guy. Ah, the dog. Someone do something. Okay, what's the thing? Flower. Okay, someone has to get the range explosives. Yeah, I forgot this boss is also a bit annoying because of explosives. What's the thing? That's the leaf. Oh, never mind. It's the flower. I'm dumb. Could have sworn it's the leap. Oh, there's an explosive back there. It's gonna blow. Bubble. There's a dog there. Should move. Oh, he sacrificed himself. Brom. Oh, we skipped that thing. Oh, that was great. Very rare that it happens, but you can skip the event.
I haven't played like that in so long.
Yeah, sometimes like getting a spot as red is kind of tough, man. But like eventually you get it. Like I have my other paladin, an alliance, and he can do like 17, 16s no problem. Like he got the score. I mostly got the score by myself, but now I can just get into any tier 1 on that level. I think alliance side is it's easier to get into groups than horde side. Horde people seem to be a bit more elitist. Alliance is like, just make it work, man. No, we don't have that many people. Gotta save wings for that. I'm guessing he's gonna do a big pack here after this. Oh, never mind. I should have used them. There's no big packs now because of explosives. Yeah, I'm going back to Alliance as soon as the, what's it called, the next patch comes, when Alliance can play with Horde. I just like to be a human more. Something was attacking me, so I just bubble. I mostly came to Horde because of my friends, so everyone transferred to Horde, so I just followed my team here. Yeah, and it's really sad that Red isn't like wanted in Mythic Plus because we're pretty decent at like AoE damage. Like we do it a bit better than most other melee. We have the most, I think, uncapped AoE of all the melee classes. I think only better uncapped is Frost Death Knights. Their Breath of Sindragosa is like uncapped, they're well capped at 8, and their big dragon thing is uncapped, I think. Oh yeah, monks are really strong in AoE, but they really lack a lot of single targets, so it kind of evens out. Okay, 10 seconds and I have wings here. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Pop. I'm dying. Oh. Oh yeah, that's. I shouldn't go back in. Did we get the onion? I think we got the onion. I'm gonna release. Yeah, we got the onion. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot survival was a melee class. Like they do have a lot of range things. Like I normally see them like out of range, like throwing stuff. Forgot they are mostly melee. A lot of the classes that are like kind of OP are like 8 target and up reduce damage, while we are like stuck at 5 target damage. Oh, the bomb. I'll get it. I'll have wings for boss, so we should have done boss first, I think. Because I'm gonna use wings here, so we won't have him for boss. That kick. Nice. Okay, no cooldowns for boss, but we should be fine. 9 minutes. Let's stay still here and take that thing. Move away from the guy. Kill the Ur. Kill the Ur. Oh, it's on me. Ah, don't pull me to the thing. I'll have wings for the next. Oh, it's on me again. I guess it's better now than when I'm using cooldowns.
It's too far away.
It's a bomb here. Get the bomb. Okay, I'll get the bomb. Oh, that's a lot of wake effect, bro. It's nice.
I need to get closer.
We still have bubble, so if we get targeted by the lines again, we can just bubble it. Re-bubble it. Oh, we're gonna use it here, so we can deal with the bugs. Oh, that's perfect. We got the blue lines, and we also could deal with the bugs at the same time. Kill it, kill it. Nice. Two more keys to go. Huh, those lines don't disappear. Okay, that was good. Druid did no damage, but still timed it. No problem. Yeah, I was lucky on that boss. Like, Wake Up Ash is just proc all the time. That's a really good boss for mechanicals as well because of the little bugs that appear, like give you a ton of haste. They really have to fix threat, man. Like, I hope they go back to a Legion-like threat. I think threat is mostly an issue for Ret Paladins because we're really bursty and we have like little time to like give like, well, we give little time to the tank to make threat, because like we do 5 holy power, that's 5 globals, no 4 globals, because we have to do like Blade of Wrath, Judgment, 2 Crusader Strikes, yeah, 4 globals, and we immediately use wings with a spender. After that, we just keep spending and building, but the problem is we get some procs, like if I get like a lot of Wake of Ashes procs on my starter, I basically will always rip aggro. There's nothing the tank can do about it. While other classes, for example, like I think Frost Decay have it easier because their threat isn't like extremely bursty. I think it's more gradual, right? I thought Frost was more like small amounts of damage, like overtime damage. Like the bread of Cindergross, I think. The only burst they have is the big dragon. Hey Razor, what's up? Yeah, Prot Pally is really good to get threat. Like when I see a Prot Pally as my tank, I'm really safe because I feel like they will have Divine Toll when I have my Divine Toll, and they have their burst like even more often than we have because their wings reduce cooldown when they use abilities. So I'm pretty safe with Prot Pally. The tanks I'm not really safe with are monks, druids, and to a certain extent DKs. If the DK has the 4 set, I'm pretty comfortable with it because they do a ton of damage. But if not, I'm really worried about my safety. Yeah, and DH tanks are kind of squishy. I see them healing like a ton, but they need a ton of mobs to do that, you know? So sometimes they get like smashed by high amounts of like hard-hitting mobs that are not like a lot of them if they don't have enough mobs to heal off. Yeah, they really have to do something about threat. Let's hope next expansion, guys. So let's find another key. What haven't I done this week? I haven't done Plague Claw, but that's because I don't like Plague Claw. Let's do Necrotic Wake. I think the last one we tried, like just a mage left in the first boss, and so we didn't do anything with it. Let's try to get into this Necrotic Wake. Ah, it's full. Sag. Yeah, I guess they tuned them around like kiting. Like DHs are tuned around kiting for survival, since they have so much mobility and stuff. They were the best tanks in Season 1 just because they were the best ones at kiting mobs, right? Let's try to get into this 15. Yeah, Frost, I think, pulls a bit with the Obliterate procs, but it's nothing like Red Pallies, man. Like, Red Pallies pull, like, if we get it like a crit, like on a hard-hitting Divine Storm, that's pretty much it. Also in season 1, like it was the worst for us because we were running that 1 minute build. And remember when you got the prideful thing from the affix, so you got that extra damage on top of your 1 minute burst window with wings. You always rip thread about of anything, you know. But it was only that moment. After that, we did no damage. Now I wanna go into this necrotic wake, but it's Oceania. I have like 300 ping or something when I go to Ocean groups. I don't know why. Season 1 Ret was kinda scuffed, man. Yeah, Red feels pretty chill now with all the sustained damage we have. Like, we have a lot of stuff to press. Like, we always have a proc. We don't have much downtime, so it feels really good to play. I think the only thing that Red would like now is a bit of mobility. Like, a bit of extra mobility. Horse is nice, but it's not instant mobility. They should give us like the Turalion jump. Like in Legion, when you saw Turalion, he just jumped with wings. Like warriors have heroic leap. But back then they said they didn't add that in Legion because they wanted to make Paladin's class fantasy different from warriors. So they scrapped the jump with wings they were trying to give us in Legion. Although it wouldn't been like really good, you know? To just jump to people with wings on, just smash them, get aggro and die. Am I crazy or this place just got really dark? It was really bright when I went out the dungeon. Does this place do this all the time? So my wish list for Red next expansion is that I want them to give us some extra defensive power because we're really squishy. If you do something over 20s, you can get one shot by really easy. Like yesterday we did a Sanguine Depths. It was like a 16, I think. And like those little mobs were just one-shotting me like randomly. Like when they got raging. So we're pretty squishy because we don't have a percentage damage reduction. And bubble is too long of a cooldown. So I'm thinking that maybe with the new talent trees, we can take like Divine Protection from Holy, maybe. And I'm also hoping for a bit more mobility. Like I said, I would like to get that jump they were giving us to. They wanted to give us in Legion. And for threat issues, maybe give us a Blessing of Salvation if they don't like make a fix, a general fix on threat. Also, do something with Retribution Aura, man. Like, Retribution Aura is such a bad aura. We lost a really good spell because of this red aura. Like, before Red Aura, we had a spell that it did the same thing. It didn't give you wings, but it gave you, for 12 seconds, 20% extra damage and 30% damage reduction. So whenever someone died, you got all those buffs, you know? And it was really, really good because if someone already died in your group, the thing that killed them probably was gonna kill you next. So giving you that 20% extra damage and 30% damage reduction was really big. Like, you probably survived a lot of things just because of that in the past and you didn't notice. Yeah, they could like reduce the damage that Shield of Vengeance does and make it like a secondary defensive. Or take away damage. Like, you don't really use Shield of Vengeance for the damage, you know. You most of the time in high keys you use it for, like, to save yourself. Yeah, it's really dumb that we are actually tuned around our retribution mechanic, you know. If someone dies, Ret Paladin looks good on logs. But if no one dies, and it's like, in progression fights, we're really good because people die. But on farm kills, we're kind of because no one's dying there, right? Also, if it happens to be like in my case, I'm the only paladin in my raid group, so I have to use Devil Aura, so I can't use Retribution Aura almost never. The Retribution passive was really good. I really miss it because it gave us also damage and tankiness, so it was really good. Well, not good, you know, because people still have to die, so we get it, but at least they gave us two things, not just damage. I think the red aura should be like the old Sanctity aura that we had, and just make it give 2% damage buff to the group. Or maybe if they want to make it like something like the Retribution fantasy of taking vengeance for your allies, like when people get hurt in your group, you get a small damage increase, you know, like let's say 2%, like when someone gets hit in your group for a few seconds. So it will always be on, you know, but because the tank will always get hit. Nah, man, red is really fun. You can normally play it in retail. There's a lot of red paladins going around. Like if you're doing content from, yeah, there are a lot of red paladins running high keys as well. The tier lists are kind of annoying. They don't actually show the whole picture, you know. So red at the moment is really easy to learn. There's not many cooldowns that we manage, so you see a lot of things popping on my window, on my screen, but most of the things that are there are mostly procs. So for example, Wake of Ashes here, that's like glowing, is because my Wake of Ashes is up and ready to use. We have our tier set that makes it reset, so whenever I see that thing, I can just use it again. The Seraphim proc you see under that, when I get, it's a proc as well, so I don't have to manage that. The only cooldowns we have at the moment, like kinda cooldowns, are Divine Toll and Wings. Divine Toll, you press it on cooldown because it's a 45-second thing, and Wings is our 2-minute big cooldown, so there's not many things that we have to manage. Our trinket, we don't even have to manage the trinket because you just macro it to your wings, so you use it at the same time. So red is pretty easy to use. The thing is, how fast can you react to your procs? That's the thing. So you see the proc, you gotta use it like that moment, so you don't waste the time on Seraphim. That's the only thing. So at the moment in the raid, I guess Anduin would be one of them, because there's like that ad phase, and Ret Paladin is pretty decent for AoE. Although there's better classes for AoE that like outshine us there as well. We're pretty decent at the Pantheon fight because there's also 4 targets like cleave, you know. There's really not a red fight in the raid. Red's decent single target and it's pretty good AoE. We're also pretty decent at Vigilant Guardian. If you can use mechanicals in this fight because all the ads give you your haste buff, so you do decent damage there. The only problem is ads are kind of like far away, so if your group can manage to like get them together, you can cleave them down really good. Zymox is also decent if you manage to go into the groups that go like to the platforms to kill ads, because we have really good burst, so you can obliterate those ads and your numbers look good. So basically whenever there's ads, Ret Paladin is pretty decent because of our AoE potential. Okay, yeah, let's look for a group. I forgot about it. 16 Necrotic Wake, let's go. Oh yeah, Red was really good on Lords. It's still good on Lords because we do a lot of like AoE cleave, but it was better before when the mechanic was AoE damage was amplified, not all damage, you know? Because we do have a lot of Divine Storm, we have Wicked Bash, we have a lot of things that are AoE. Like, I think 70% of our kit is AoE. So before they made that change, we were really good. Now we're just good. So these are my current talents. Most of the time you will use this all the time on the damage talents. The only ones that you normally change are utility. If you want double horse, you use Cavalier. If you want more shields and bubbles, you use this. For healing row, you can also change, instead of healing hands, helpless healer if you're doing low keys. If you're doing high keys or places that you might die, like for example this week is pretty good to use healing hands because of raging mobs that just do damage out of nowhere. So healing hands is pretty good to just save yourself. Oh yeah, let's check what the tank is. He's a druid. He doesn't have. He has 2 set. Does that give him damage? I think it does give him some damage, right? Nah, he'll be fine. Also, in tier lists, like I saw that there's a, I don't remember the name, there's a page that tells you what tier Red Paladins are. Like, and we're currently at B tier, so we're not like bottom tier at the moment for Mythic Plus dungeons. We're B or like high C tier, something like that. I don't remember really. It swaps depending on the week. So it tells you like this week Red Paladin was B tier, or this week Red Paladin was C tier, something like that. But then again, that web page like takes into account like the highest keys that people have run. For example, Red Paladin is really good on anything like if you're a fresh Retribution Paladin, like, and you get like your 4-piece and just like whatever gear you have, you will do really good damage even on with low gear, because red isn't that gear dependent. Yeah, man, like the first weeks not getting tier was really annoying. But now it's pretty chill. I think we have 2 charges of the catalyst ready, so you only have to get like 2 pieces of tier from the raid. Bam, you got your 4 set and you're ready to blast. Yeah, C tier ain't that bad. The problem is also exacerbated because a lot of the people like to play meta specs. So a lot of the good people are playing like the top specs, you know. So there's less people trying to play the other specs and try to perfect them, you know. So the only ones left that are playing the supposedly lesser specs are the one tricks. So when you see like a really good, let's say, Ret Paladin, a really good Feral Druid, they do a lot of damage, but you don't know how. Because not a lot of people are playing them. It's the same problem that a lot of like League of Legends they have with a lot of champions, where like win rates are really weird because like the best players play meta and the other players like play other weird champions. So if you're focusing on keys and you're only gonna do Mythic Plus dungeons, make Tempest. Tempest, you can't go wrong with Tempest. It's just a really good legendary. You can even use it on Tyrannical weeks if you don't have enough gold to make another legendary. If you are doing only raids, this raid, although this raid has a lot of like AoE encounters, like not a lot of them, but I think 3 or 4. So if you're doing raids, it's kind of rough to pick a legendary, but I could pick Final Verdict. Really, we're A tier in raid? I didn't know that. I normally don't check a lot of things about the raid. Nah, that's pretty decent. I guess because we're just padding meters on some AoE fights. I think this group's looking for Shami. Oh, there's a lot of Shamis. Just 2500 guy should do the job, man. Yeah, I think the meta thing is something that affects like current gaming. Like before, like the meta was something, you know, what was a thing. People played whatever they wanted, and you could see like different varieties. But now that the meta is a really hard concept in gaming, people like go so hard for it that they forget to have fun sometimes. This might come like funny coming from someone that does guides like me, you know, but I'm still playing a non-meta spec. So I'm trying to make a meta with something that's not meta, which is really weird.
Maldraxxus dares to show their face in our realm again? Show them that we rule the skies.
Smash Brothers. Yeah, I played until Smash Bros. Melee. I didn't play the new ones. So I don't really know much about it. But I guess for fighting games, it should be easier to like change the meta or make it a bit fresher, you know? If they release new Smash Brothers each year, I guess. Or each time they release a console. Okay, I need someone that gives me haste. Haste? No. Okay, nice. I got haste. Oh yeah, I have my infinite rune. I should use that. Just got it today. I'm barely past exalted. What I've heard is like, is Meta Knight still like super broken? Like broken tier? Okay, let's do the key. Someone has aggro. It's not me. Oh, that's a lot of bombs in range. Hopefully someone gets it. We should really kill this guy. He's not gonna move. I'll go open the thing. I think I'm the only Kyrian.
Yes, a steward's job is never done.
Yeah, I just got the infinite rune today. I really like forgot to do my dailies all this time, so I just recently got it. Why is the guy hitting me? The monk's doing more damage. Should really kill those bugs. Okay, let's kill the Ur relic now. Pick that guy. Yeah, I was like, why is the boss hitting me if the monk's doing more damage than me? That doesn't seem good. Okay, I'm gonna make my little guy work here.
Is there work to be done?
Kick the big guy. Okay, something's killing me. I have to heal. Think we're gonna end this? Nah, I'm just gonna end this. Think the priest thing works, but prefer to end this. Okay, someone get that spear. I'll get the spear. Gonna save it till the last. Have a good night, Blood Rage.
Face me, necromancer. Thanatos will be avenged.
Are you so eager to share your unknown's fate? Your vaunted courage will be your doom. Your temple lies in ruin. Your brethren are butchered.
It's too far
You
away.
have already lost.
I should fear that guy. Nah. They attacked him and the fear wore off. Bombs, bombs. Ah, nice. Gotta make my little guy work. Okay, we have all cooldowns. I'm guessing he's gonna do a big pack now because he's been doing it all the key. Very nice. Got the Ur relic here. What did we kill? We killed the Bai. Who did this? Now I don't have wings for the next boss. Oh, we gotta kill this guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna commit all my small cooldowns for this. Oh man, I really wanted that Ur relic.
Nothing you can do to
Now I don't have cooldowns for this.
no matter. My minions.
Now kill this Ur relic. I want my cooldowns back. Please, take it off me. Take it off me. Bob. Okay. I guess I'll do the second round. Okay, now I have cooldowns. We cannot wait for the ads to spawn. Okay, where's the mage? There's the mage. Oh, okay, not kick the mage. Just kill it, kill it. No need to CC it. I hope someone picked up the The other javelin. I have my hammer and javelin, so I have to use this hammer on something.
Your arrival proved timely. The
Guess I'll use it on
battle
the
rages on.
next boss.
We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies. I will lead the effort here, while my disciples bring you to the necropolis. Let us end this atrocity.
Prepare to strike at the next.
Oh, don't tell me he's gonna do the big pull now. I have nothing. I guess I'll do bombs. Okay, I have wings now. Oh, that guy's TR'd. Okay, we almost exploded. Nah, we didn't have anything for that pack. Guess I'll use here my wings. Ah, it's killing me. It's killing me. Help! Police! Help!
I need a target.
No, what the hell? What killed me? I didn't use anything. Ah. I only used Divine Toll there. What the hell? Now the pack is dead and I have wings.
I need to get closer.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna save pack wings for the the pack on the left here. Not gonna use it on these two guys. Just gonna use Divine Toll and call it a day. Oh, please don't kill me. Bop this. You can chill here. What the? Was it on me? I'm gonna release. I'm using these trinkets. Power Crystal and Solius.
I'm out of range.
Okay, I'm gonna use cooldowns here. I hope I don't die.
Whilst you tear them off.
Please, don't kill me. I feel something's hitting me. Hitting me. There, they fall. They are all hitting me. Ah. So scary, man.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
How vexing.
Okay, I'm probably gonna die here if this guy gets to raging and he like spits on me. Okay, it's on me, but it's not raging. But as you can see, I took like a ton of my health and damage. Okay, I'm dead if that happens the next time and he's raging. Please don't kill me. Pick someone else. Oh yes, pick someone else.
Now I have to rebuild those two from scratch. I can't wait to put your corpse.
Kill the herb. Do the mechanic correctly and we should be fine. Do the mechanic. Do it.
I must preserve your parts for later. Imbecile! I'm the one who made you.
Nice.
My greatest.
No, I didn't use the hammer. Ah, I'll use it on the next boss. I'm just gonna use it now. I'm gonna throw everything now. Throw the hammer. Throw the spear. Oh no! Aggro! Ah. Someone kick that. Oh. We're too fast. We're too fast. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till he picks someone to pop my cooldowns. I don't wanna pop my cooldowns and just send downstairs. Ah, too fast, too fast. Okay, it's not me. I'm popping cooldowns. Nice.
Fleeting victory
Very nice, very nice.
against
Oh, we got the most useless trinket on the world.
forces.
Good thing we don't need anything from dungeons anymore. So on Tyrannical, I've been using a lot of other legendaries, testing them out, you know. And while in simulations, like almost all the legendaries that do both types of damage are pretty close together, because you want to do all types of damage, you know, Mythic Plus. And Fortified, you can use Tempest. But the best one I've had results with is of Dusk and Dawn, because it's really easy to use. You basically don't have to do anything, just fill your Holy Power up to 5. And you get the extra damage. And another one that's pretty decent is this, what's it called? Relentless Inquisitor. It just gives you 5% haste, actually 6% haste, which is really good with our tier set, but you have to move around your stats so you don't have too much haste, you know? So for Tyrannical, I would recommend getting Dusk and Dawn. It's pretty good. Where is my legendary? This Joker of Dusk and Dawn. It does decent single target, it does decent AoE damage. But yeah, if you have Tempest and you don't want to swap, you can still use Tempest and Tyrannical keys. There's other classes that do a lot of single target damage. If you have those, you basically can just keep using Tempest. But if you do keep using Tempest, swap this Conduit, because you don't want to use Truth Wake on Tyrannical weeks. You're better off using Virtuous Command. Yeah, I made all my weak auras. It's very easy to use the weak aura maker. Just yeah. So Bangor's Momentum, I haven't tested it, but I did test one that's pretty similar. So I tested what's it called, Mad Paragon. So both rely on you doing damage with Hammer of Wrath. So with Mad Paragon, it was really annoying to use your Hammer of Wrath to extend your wings, because sometimes you couldn't do it because like you could throw your Hammer of Wrath or anything, but you never had like good uptime of the wings, you know. Some you had to move away, so those 5 extra seconds of wings were kind of wasted. So I'm thinking the same thing would happen with Bangor's Momentum. It's kind of a really weird legendary to use, you know. Yeah, Divine Storm is all we do. 34% of her damage is Divine Storm, plus 7. It's 42% of her damage is basically Divine Storm. I could make, yeah, a small video about weak auras. Would you guys want me to make a weak auras about making weak auras, or about the weak auras I already have made? Because I did a community post where I put most of the things that I used in Google Docs. I'll try to make that one then, like about how to make weak auras. But I think there's more, like, there's better people that already made videos about that, like general use weak auras videos. But I'll try to make a short one, or just the ones I use. These are mostly all the weak auras I use. This one is for example, this is just Divine Toll. Tells me the cooldown of Divine Toll. This is when I have Blessing of Dawn. Tells me like when... Let me turn them all on. So but yeah, these are all the weak auras I use. Some of them I no longer use. For example, the one for Final Reckoning I no longer use. The one for Seraphim I also don't use because this side, the left side, told me like when stuff was on cooldown, and the right side tells me like when the proc is active or the time it's remaining on the procs. So you see a lot of like interrogation signs. No, I didn't like make the when you use the weak aura, they show the correct icon. It's just here in the weak aura maker that they show the interrogation thing. I also have one for prot, like shows me my Shield of Righteousness. Oh, the Divine Storm Lego. Yeah, I use the Divine Storm Lego. It's really good. Okay, we need one more key. What should we do as our last key? What do you guys think? What haven't we done? Tear of Pain would be like a key I haven't shown. I'll do anything that's not Plague Ball. Nah, not Plague Ball, not again. I don't like Plague Ball. Oh yeah, we could do a Plague Ball just for fun, for our last key. I didn't buy a black inky potion. I'm gonna go do that. I just don't like the place, it's so green. Also, mobs are really annoying there. But it's a pretty easy key to time though. Like in the high keys, it basically times itself because of the if you use the plague borders correctly. Let's go find a long boy or go to Ogre. Let's just go to Ogrimmar. Okay, we're gonna do a Plague Ball then for our last key of the week. For Fortified and Tyrannical, I normally just use the same trinkets I'm using here. For Tyrannical, the only other trinket that I would like recommend is maybe using the File of Petrifaction. It's really good on single target if you want to do just boss damage. But normally in keys, even Tyrannical keys, you have to deal with trash. So that's why I just normally use my double stat stick combo, like a Power Crystal with the Solius.
I know a buyer when I see one. Goblin products are built to last.
I'll buy a stack of 20 of these.
Hey! You with a payment plan?
So yeah, and keys most of the time you want to use like raw stats instead of like weird trinkets. Raw stats is the best combination that you can use. So Leah's is a really good stat stick. And from the raid you can get, what's it called? From this one, Elegy of the Eternals. Really good stat stick as well. On use, I would never swap this thing though. Overwhelming Power Crystal is just too strong because the 1.5 minute lines perfectly with wings if your group uses Ur. So it's just really good. Okay, let's go find the Plague Ball key for our last key of the day. Let's go here. 16 Plague Ball. Let's see how it goes.